Hi, welcome to this lovely edition of Accapella Talk Show, and I'm your host, Jogolan Chikomyama, and I am not alone. Exactly. No, ma, not forgetting Mope, my coach studios, and the greatest man behind the brains of the Accapella Talk Show, Zake himself. Do join us on this lovely episode as we have the Black Jew and Vashita. That word, exactly. Join me later.
Welcome back to the Accapella Talk Show with me, your presenter, Nomalanga Moyo. Well, joining me here is someone well known. Yes, you know him. He's been in several groups and he's been anchoring the main foundation of a cappella music in Zambia. Joining me is Casper. He has many names. I don't want to say them all. Maybe you want to say them yourself?
Sure. Yeah, my name's I will start with my father's name. My father's name is Sanyamandwe. Then my middle name is Fungai. But then I have these other names that people
That we all know more than your actual ones.
Yes. My close friends call me Ngenge.
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 Ngenge. We wonder
That's a nickname, and the other one, this one is not a nickname. This one comes because of my daughter. Yeah, my firstborn daughter.
Wow, so that already tells us,
Yes.
viewers, that he is taken.
Yeah, very much taken.
Very much taken.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well-
Her name is Tafara.
So they call you...
Vashitafara.
I thought Washtafa. No?
No, Vashitafi.
Taffy.
Vashitafi, yeah, that one. And Cristiano mentions it well. Yeah, he says, Shitafa.
Well, I am so overwhelmed and overjoyed to have you here with me.
Thank you very much.
Well, as you know, viewers, our session today is somewhat different because on the show today we have two very close friends who are both well known for their musical career in the a cappella industry here in Zambia. So you will tell me first, what got you into music?
That one is a very difficult question to answer. But then, what really got me into music is just the melody itself. So from the beginning, no one really pushed me. Yeah, I just used to feel nice each time I could hear people sing.
Can I
could
ask
get
you
more.
what age you started to sing? If you can remember, even though it's as far as
Can
you
I
can
recall?
remember.
I think I started singing in 1999.
Wow.
Yeah, I was in grade 5 by then.
I won't say where I was.
Yeah, probably maybe that time. Nishtaula Fialwa. Yeah, 1999. Imutamaliba matupili.
Awe. I mean, we are also quite old. Well, I love it.
Okay.
You know, music for him is more than just singing. He didn't get pushed into it. He actually just loves to do it with his heart. Do you have anyone who inspires you or someone you admire?
Okay, inspired me. Like I said, nobody pushed me. Takwaba. Enena ambere fokwemba. Fokumva febweno. Pirikite mpum. Naamba.
So, amanyimbo mlalemba.
Tuleshako.
Quite. What inspires you to write whatever songs or rearrange songs? Because I'm sure you've been a director in the groups you've been in.
Yeah. So many groups really appointed me as director. Yeah, if I recall very well, I've been a music director from Adventurer. I started with Chawama Men. Today it's called Cornerstone. Yeah, way back, I directed the Adventurer Choir.
Wow.
Yes, and the Pathfinder Choir at some point. Yeah, in the Pathfinder Choir, I sang tenor. Then in the Adventurer Choir, I sang bass.
Wow.
Yeah. Then when I moved to Chilenge, I moved to a church called Njanji SDA Church. Yes. So that one. So because we were young, we moved from the youth choir to the ambassador choir, and that one it was Mutata Kuya Pakatualeka. Yes, I work as an accountant for ACK Logistics. Yeah,
impia bali kwata.
Yeah, tutulesha ko ishire tulinga. Yes.
Now sana, because you know, over the Facebook we had this Accapella boys thing, and we actually asked when we had our previous shows, like, I'm a Akka boys, what's happening? Most people are saying all you do is two girls, two ladies, and then what? No job, no shankwimba finished. But we are glad to know that you are actually in formal employment.
Employment, yes. I'm an accountant, and I started working in 2007. I worked for Charisma Hotel.
Wow.
Yeah, as an internal auditor. So 2007 up to 2010. Yeah, then I went back to school.
Wow.
Yeah, then in 2012, I joined a company called Ronet Construction. Yes, from there, I worked, I think, for 3 years. Yeah, then I started doing something of my own. Yeah, then later, in the year 2015, I joined a company called ACK Logistics. I actually happen to be one of the founders. Yes.
So this does tell us, viewers, that besides music, besides everything else, we need to empower ourselves as the youth, because as we are growing, we do need the money. And it's not going to be easy to make these shows. It's not going to be easy to promote our music if we cannot sustain our families. But
I didn't finish. Shachipwelekisha bwino noma na chilala ndokweba ati I'm in formal employment. Yes. Then besides that, yes, I'm also running a transport company under my name. Yeah, and it's just Casper.
Okay.
Yes, it's Shalandoke thing, but just know that I'm running a small company under my name. And not only that, I'm also pushing for another company that I will be providing sound to the society at large. Yes, and that company is called Casman Sounds. Yeah, so for all those that planning to have concerts, weddings, kitchen parties, even birthday parties. Yeah, concert wala lisha. Yeah, actually that company it's already incorporated. So that Rashta an advertise. That was 2007. Kuma end 2007. Yeah, that's when I met this Your Body guy. He used to be a Your Body, I'm telling you. At first, I thought this guy was just a taxi driver because of the way he was dressed, I'm telling you. Yeah, the guy came in yellow. Nakwata, in sapato sha yellow. Then nakwata, top ya kumulu, nangule shirt, it was in yellow. Then in a motoka yakwe, yellow. Yeah, so those days it was common for someone having a car of a certain color, then he would match it with his clothes. I'm telling you, and those were taxi drivers. So I misjudged the brother. You see, it was very funny. The way he popped up, I can't really remember. But the only thing that I can recall is that we met for a rehearsal at Challenge South High School now. Yeah, it was a group. He came with a name. He proposed the name called Watergate. Yeah, Watergate. Yes. Yeah, machine because I should know from Kukombo no Kwareikara. Okay. Yeah, Watergate to Kokwimba. So it was a group of male. David Africa, if you know him, yeah, if you know that guy, David Africa. Then there was me, of course. Which other guy? TJ. He's still Milambo. the other guy, our friend. Yeah, and another guy from Arakan SDA Church. He's late now. His name is Jojo. Yeah, he was Jojo. He sang bass. Yeah, so it was very, very difficult for me to, yeah. If ingo for watchta not to judging guys apa mletu mona ndife wote mbenuka bad and we're running a serious ministry, and we drank alcohol at some point together. Yeah, I'm just being honest. Lesa rocha ndefo ekafukula nde chinkai. Yeah, lesa rocha. Of course, you can't have shot your body with the motor car.
He's the one who drove you home.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Actually, he did not drive me home. He drove me back to school. Yeah. Idia period no, need time. That was another time. After some good time together. This one is a person that I wouldn't just call a friend, but then a brother. Yeah, my older brother. He's acted more of a father to me. He's been there for me. Yeah, up and down. Then he has been my inspiration business-wise. Through his testimonies, I'm here today. Yeah, I've managed to push through simply because I've seen the way he's lived his life. Yes. So, Cristiano, I love you so much, my guy. No homo. Mwalade abakosteta sukumwakwe. Ala safiale mbefiati. From nowhere wala mfafecho. Ichongo from the bathroom, and I sing loud. Yeah, of course, gospel. We are always challenging each other with Mwape. If you know Mwape, Mwape Kasongo, yeah, the owner of my coach studios, the African King, CEO. Yeah. Yeah. I'm telling you, this time around, we are rehearsing. Then our guy, Elijah, second tenor, that day has missed rehearsal. So now we are fighting to say, okay, we are doing this song. Who's going to do the lead? Okay. Then Mwape says, no, I'll do it because I've got a higher range. Yeah. Then I'll dispute and I'll tell him to say, I can as well do that. And so when I'm taking a shower home, I'm always trying to hit those high notes so that when I go back to attend rehearsal, I should be able, to do those high notes, Yeah. When we go high, then you guys make noise. Hey, Bashatafa! Like that. I'll start with the Ambassador Choir because I managed to do an album with them. Yes. And there is also another group called Heavenly Melodies. Yeah, because those are the guys that really, really cooked me. Become guys. Yeah. We started together in 2002, at the time I was in grade 8. Yes, under the leadership of Thomas Mwalongo. This guy is now based in Livingstone. Yes, I remember let we pick up because we used to sing in funerals. Mwalaimba from evening up to dawn, of course. Then after that, would go for an audition. Yeah, and would pull through. So those are the guys that I really sang with for a long time. Then I've also sung with Abena Emmanuel Molobe. Yeah, now is Doc. Yeah, with a group called Rock of Ages. Yes. Then not forgetting the mighty Fountain Gates, FG. Muliamwena bala make Mwanza. Bale twipika. Yeah. Muliamwena we learned how to punda special. Yeah, I'm telling you, Pama I'm a director also wana kwa tapo. I think Lamek is the best. Yeah. No kwa kala umfuela, ala umfawe na bashifio. Yeah, that guy is just something else. He would push us, and through him, of course, I have become a good director, because the time I was singing with Fountain Gates, that was the time I was also director for Ambassador Choir. So whatever I would learn from FG, I would implement it where, of course. Then during that period, you would also, if you have an opportunity to listen to our album, you'd get most of our annotations and the guys were just the best. So big ups to Shifio Lamek Mwanza, Prince Lami. After Fountain Gates, of course, because the Kabili, a current group, the Promise, yeah. I'm a guys now, but we should forming a group in 2015. That's when we started.
Ashtafi, do you have any other things to tell our viewers? Your side, his side of the story.
The fiance. You can always catch him on Facebook.
How? Which page? Which platforms?
Casper Vashtafara Sanyamandwe.
That's your personal one.
You on a personal.
And then Yambi Machito.
Okay.
You mentioned other.
I am Machito. There are some other people that are running media, because this Casman is under the management of you know Vumba from Asante.
Yes, please.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, Vumba. There's Cowton. Yes. Cowton Hamako. Kachinga ni Hamakoa, but Hamakoa. Yeah, the base for Rudo. Yeah, and there's also Pimpa. Yeah, Pimpa, the base for, yeah. Yes, Asante, of course. Yeah, so that one is my sound technician first top. Yeah, Olawene. Yeah. Then there is also Nathan Sanyamandwe Nkonde. That one, my young brother, the first tenor for Rudo. Yes, and where else have I forgotten? There's also one, the first tenor for Rudo. Yeah, John. Mamoshiba Chan, ati Muki, yeah, that one, yes. So Eli Kasman. So if you wish, probably maybe to get in touch, Naifwe, or maybe you want to know Yimbi profile, of course you can get through to those guys. I think that's all.
Plus, of course, you can get to me, his personal assistant,
Yes, tell you.
Yes, you can reach me to reach him. So thank you. We'll be back after this short commercial break. I'm now here with who they call the Black Jew. I learned that with time, and you realize why they call him the Black Jew. Yes, the brother who Ashtafi was talking about. You want to introduce yourself?
Well, I can introduce myself.
Wow.
Sure. Like what Shitafa said, I also have a good number of names. Chinyama, that's my surname, and my first name is Cristiano, that's Portuguese. Yeah, I've got an Angolan background. So Portuguese, eu falo português. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And of course the nickname itself is Black Jew.
I want to know why they call you Black Jew. I don't know why. They are hating.
Well, you know the 12 tribes of Israel. So as we belong to Judah, that is where David comes from. So we are the offspring.
I love that. Well, welcome to our Accapella Talk Show.
Thank you.
I don't know how to pronounce Cristiano.
Yeah,
should
exactly
I?
that.
Thank you.
Sure.
Yes.
You
so
actually sound Portuguese.
Thank you. Well, they call you the Black Jew because we can tell from the black chocolate. Thank you. Wow. The fine people of this land. You and Washtafi go way back.
Yeah.
How many groups have you sung in? And he did mention that you look like a taxi driver. We want that story. Yeah, Shani.
Yeah. You know what? He just likes making fun of me. There's no way a taxi driver would drive a sporty car, you know what I mean? It wasn't a simple car, that was a sport car, so it's just him. That's just him. Sure.
He's hating. Well, tell us more about yourself. And as he told us, you inspire him to do a lot of things, a lot of businesses. I'm sure this should start something for you. Like, do tell us, because we want to be inspired too.
Well, I usually share my testimony. You know, I come from a family that does business, starting from mom, dad, or brothers. There are very few actually who are in formal jobs. Yes, a lot of us are into business. So for us, business has been like, we're more like we're from a school of business, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the family where I come from. So mostly I try to inspire others, especially those that are close to me. I share testimonies of what I've gone through, like to be where I am today.
Can you kindly share just one short one with us?
Well, you know, there are a lot who think business, you know, you have to be like have an office, but for me it's really rough. You know, we've I don't know, way back, it should be in around 2000. I'm sure there were stories of Angolans buying cattle from Zambia.
Zambians.
I'm actually one of the first guys in those groups that would buy cattle from the Zambian side, and you'd walk with them for a month or two. So I was in that field of business. But little did people realize there was a lot of cash in there.
Of course.
Yeah. So like you'd get a cattle for $100. Once you reach your destination in Angola, you sell it for $1,000, $800. So it was like that.
The hustle.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, bringing you back to how you met Bashtafi, and besides the businesses, back in church, right?
Sure.
You do also sing.
I do sing,
So
yeah.
do tell us about the musical background of yours
Okay. I come from a singing family.
as well.
Sure. I come from a singing family. I remember, I think I was also 4 or 5 somewhere there. I would sing with elderly people. So music, I come a long way with it. And if I would mention a few groups that I've sung in, there's a group from Lusaka West, Balason Park. It was called, I don't know, I'm sure it's still there, Paradise Codes. That is where Tevin Caputo, Stephen Mafut, I think that's the group they came from. I'm actually one of the founders.
Wow.
Sure. And then when I moved, started doing my businesses, I would go to Chipata.
Yeah.
That is where I met the Mwanzas, the Mwanza guys, yes,
Yes.
Lamek Mwanza and Kachkot Mwanza. I actually met them that side, and we started, they had a group that side.
As well.
Yeah, so I joined and we started singing from that side even before I
Are
came
you a
back to
family
Lusaka.
guy too? Are you single? Are you taken?
I'm a
Are
family
you...
guy.
Yes, please tell us.
I have 2 boys, and I also have twins, a boy and a girl.
Wow.
Sure. So I got
Twins,
4.
double trouble. Well, that's something. So you tell us about, you've told us about your business background and your musical background as well. What is the word you have for the youths nowadays? Because I think we are losing our focus. We think white collar jobs will give us all the money we can get. What would you say to the youths to help inspire us to move in the entrepreneurship side?
Well, my advice to the youths out there is that, you know, business, like I would, let me maybe give just a little testimony, my story of business. When I got out of the cow business in Zambia, I actually started on a cantemba. You know, I would get on a plane going to China, get stuff, come and sell here, not in a shop. It was a cantemba. So my business started from a cantemba, then later 2 shops, and today I'm where I am. So you start small, you start anywhere. Even if it meant to get into the tomato business, as long as tomato is selling, that's the right thing to do. You start from somewhere, then you grow.
And then for those youths who just say, no, music is my life, I'm not going to move from here, what would you say for them, maybe to grow it or make it better, since you are in both?
Well, for me, it's really tricky because in Zambia, I don't think you can earn a living in music. We're not very supportive. not in this country, maybe other countries. I've seen like in Angola, I've seen singers where you just do an album, whether gospel or the secular one. Just one album. Psh,
We are going to Angola, viewers.
yeah, but for Zambia, music were not very supportive. So I would urge those that are that have made decision to get into music like seriously. I think they should have a part-time job, just a business, and then do music. You know,
on their own. Well, viewers, that reminds us of something like Cristiano has said. It is important for you to realize that small is actually much with time. Even though you start as tomato, you start as chikanda, anything with time becomes something bigger. So let's not grow lazy. Let's not depend on the government. Let's not do things just because we want to depend on people. Well, now I'm going to have the two very interesting legends in music together, and let's see how that commotion comes along right after this break. Welcome back, viewers. With me, I have the perfect best friendship. Yes, both of them are legends, and each one of them has a beautiful story for us today. Welcome back.
thank you.
Yes. So tell us all about you guys at home. Now that you're both here, the taxi driver issue, and what's with that, Bashtafi?
It's not only seeing him as a taxi driver. Look at the beard. Okay, just look at the beard. You've seen the beard. Where he works from, he's surrounded by Indians.
Oh.
Yeah, so at some point, I thought it was salam alaikum. Salam alaikum, my brother.
Alaikum salam.
I told you. Yeah. This guy.
These two.
Yeah.
Well, I am so glad to have you both here. And once again, each of your stories are a very big and beautiful inspiration for us, the youths who are coming up now. So collectively, viewers, aren't you as interested as I am to know your most memorable time together?
Cristiano will go first. Yeah?
Yes, anybody.
Yeah, Black Joe. You did not tell them about the other name.
There's another name.
Yeah. His other name is Da Costa. Yeah. And he has a junior baby. He has a junior baby, huh? Junior baby. His name is who? Da Costa Junior.
Wow.
And I'm also working hard to have twins.
Wow.
Yeah, anytime soon. He's been giving me the formulas.
Yes?
He knows. But then pick up that question.
Okay. I think one of them is we're actually good drivers.
Wow.
We're not just good singers, we're also good drivers.
Ooh.
So we'd actually have fun when we're traveling. Like, say we have a program in Kitwe.
Yes.
Like, our journey is it's really fun. There's really driving. The shoemakers, you know.
Whoa.
Yeah, so that's one of.
You never told me Washtafi at Reska Shanshan Filia.
Oh, come on, guys, we had a pen. Yeah, you see, he's the one who is initiating everything. Yeah. So when it comes to driving, I'm always following him.
Wow.
Yeah, so I get inspired.
Yeah, we drive with Christ, of course.
Wow. Because these roads are not safe anymore. Well, besides that, you guys have been in multiple groups together. We've spoken of that. Like the albums and everything. Who is more of the director between the two of you?
Answer. You know.
Well.
Mwepeka songo. No, that was a joke. I think him. He's directed like a lot of groups here.
Well then, what advice do you have for us before we wrap this up? What advice do you have for us now? Na COVID era, the new normal.
You know, Cristiano and I have fought so many times. Okay, but we do not really count how many times we have fought and we haven't reconciled. So the most important thing we normally do is that when we fight, we do reconcile.
Viewers, we need some of that slice of that pizza. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, that's important. Do you have any advice for us? Because I think we have a lot. I have a best friend, and things get tough sometimes.
Okay. There's one big thing that everyone should know is to have Christ in your life. You have Christ, and you're gonna go far. I think that's all I would say.
Just that.
That is the only way.
That is the only way. Yeah.
That is
Sure.
the only way. Hey, Sheila. Ngunzila. Muchilo is at point. Yeah, it's only in laws where we do not know how to say. How about in Ndebele? If you want to say
Indlela.
Indlela.
Yes,
Yeah.
indlela.
Ndiye njila.
Ndiye njila.
Muchinyanja ndiye?
Ndiye
How
njila.
about in Portuguese?
Erua.
Ah, yeah.
Tapalo.
Eee.
Not tapelo, tapalo. Yeah, Portuguese is erua.
But you're not lying.
Rua. That's a road.
Rua. Okay.
Oh, these two, I'm telling you, I've had a great time. I hope you have had a great time with us here at the Accapella Talk Show. Well, yes, I told you this one is unique. This one is peculiar. Yes, as they would say. We had the two legends. Yes, not only are they singers, they are also very, very good businessmen. So this should teach us a lesson, people. Put God first and hustle.
Amen.
Till we meet next time on the Accapella Talk Show.
Amen.
Yes. next time on the Accapella Talk Show.
Bye-bye.